Once again, I welcome you all for this today's session. Today we are going to discuss another important chapter from Bhagavad Gita, that is 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In this 15th chapter, His Grace Gangapala Prabhu, like day before yesterday, covered up to 5 slokas. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Can anyone please confirm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Today we'll discuss the remaining slokas. And tomorrow I'll give you little assignment for you so that you can also prepare and you can also share your thoughts about that sloka. Before I directly jump into this slokas, let me recap what we learned in 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita mainly deals with three gunas. The three gunas which is binding us in this material world. Then with the help of the Shuddha Sattva, we have to elevate ourselves so that we can go back home, back to God. These things we discussed in 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In this 15th chapter, before I go further, these attachments, as I told you, these three modes of material nature, and not only that, in the three modes of material nature, we get many attachments with our family, friends, relatives. Because of these attachments also, we fall down in this material world. We can take example of Ravana. Ravana, by looking at Sita, he got some lusty desire and he has fallen down. And like that Duryodhana, because of greedy of property, then he has also fall down. In this material world, everyone is trying to be happy by lording it over on others. Sometimes they may get victim to lust, anger, greed, and they fall down in this material world. But this Bhagavad Gita especially explains us how to go above these three modes of material nature and go back home, back to Godhead. This 15th chapter, can anyone tell the name of this 15th chapter? Anyone knows the name of 15th chapter?
Purushottam Yoga, Prabhuji.
Purushottama? Yes?
Purushottam Yoga.
Purushottama Yoga. Any other want to say? Any other name? Actually, Yoga of the Supreme Person. As Prabhu said rightly, Yoga of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And what is the meaning of yoga? Can anyone tell? What is the name of the yoga?
Process of bringing Atma and Paramatma together. I mean, to
Also,
connect Paramatma.
okay. What is process of bringing together? Can anyone elaborate on this?
It's union, Prabhu.
Union. Yes, Sapan Prabhu said rightly. Union. Actually, many times we practice yoga, but we don't know the meaning of yoga. Just we do asanas and we call them as yoga. But is it really yoga? Yoga means that which connects us. Union is called yoga. What it is helping us to connect is connecting with Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is called yoga. This we call this Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga. Different types of yoga process are there. In this yoga of the Supreme Person, what Krishna is trying to explain to us, we will discuss in today's session. As Gangapala Prabhu covered text up to text 5, I'll just briefly explain what he covered. In text 1, okay, I'll share the screen so that we can read and we can go further. I'll share the screen. Can anyone read text 2? Please take your turn and read text 2. Krishna Rao Prabhu, Sapan Prabhu, anyone, Srinivas Prabhuji, anyone.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has
As
its
it's
root upward
upward.
and its branches down,
Yes.
and whose leaves are the Vedic hums. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas.
Yeah. Actually, Krishna is talking about one tree that is imperishable banyan tree. What is a tree? What is how it roots are upwards and branches downwards? These things we will discuss with a beautiful story. Can anyone read text 2? Thank you, Mataji, for reading for us.
Branches of
The branches of this tree extended downward and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruitive actions of human society.
Yeah, thank you for that. The branches, the explanation of the extension of text one. Okay, the branches of this tree extending downwards and upwards. What is this tree? We will discuss this also. Yes, can anyone read text 3 and 4?
Yes, Prabhuji. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Therefore, one must seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu. With up to this 4 slokas, regarding these 4 slokas, there is a beautiful story. I will try to explain to you about the story. Okay, once I might have already told the story to you, or else you might have heard it. But really, it's suits for this sloka. That's the reason I'm explaining one more time. I request your attention for 2 to 3 minutes so that we can understand what Krishna is trying to convey this message from these 4 slokas. Okay, once one queen went for a bath. Generally, queens go for outing to take bath in rivers, ponds. Like that, that queen also went to take bath. Before she enters, generally the dressing will be there, like swimming dress. Okay, she removes all the ornament she kept aside, and she went for bathing and she started enjoying. After some time, when she came out, and when she's dressing, she could find all her jewelry except one jewelry, okay, which was gifted by his one of friend, or some king itself gifted that necklace, I think. She liked that necklace very much, and she asked her servants to search for that necklace. No one could find it, and after some time the queen went to king and conveyed the message. Okay, I went for bathing, but somehow I lost this necklace. The king said, don't worry, I'll purchase another one for you. No, no, I want that only. Okay, it is gifted by you or someone, I don't know, but I like that necklace very much. I want that necklace back. Generally, if the queen, head of the family, means home minister, orders, definitely king has to obey the order. And king give an announcement to all the public in general that whoever finds the necklace of the queen, he will be rewarded. A huge amount. No one can imagine it. Then all the citizens felt very happy because king is going to reward if I search for that necklace. Then everyone started searching here and there. One intelligent person, he inquired where queen went, and he went to that pool also where queen went, and he was silent. He was everyone coming and going. He was simply sitting over there, and he was not talking to anyone. He was silent. And after some time, what happened? One of the saint who standing over there, he came to me and asked, are you searching for anything? Why you are staying here for a long time? No, no, no. You take care of your business. Let me sit here. Like that, he sat over there. And when everyone went away from that place, then he suddenly jumped into the pool and he's searching for something. When he come out, he could not find. Like that, 5, 10 times happened. And the sadhu is sitting over there and he's asking, my dear, like you, if you need any help, let me share with me so that I can search for you. Said, if I tell him, I have to give share for him also. Why I have to give share? Then what he is searching in the pool is finding the necklace. He saw the necklace and he's searching for the necklace. And after repeated search also, he could not get it. And he got frustrated after some time. And he came to Sadhu and he was morose. And Sadhu asked, what are you searching for? If you can convey that message, I'll try to help you. He said, you promise me one thing. He said, okay, I'll promise. What promise you want? Okay, I'll convey this message, but I'll not give any share to you. I said, what share? I don't want anything. You tell me, how can I help you? Then finally he said that I'm searching for necklace. I could see the necklace in the water, But when I jumped inside, when I'm trying to find out, I could not get. I'm searching, but necklace is no more. And Sadhu said, it's very easy. Actually, you are searching a image in the water, but actual necklace is not in the water. Necklace is on the tree stem. It is there. Then he felt very happy and took the necklace and he went away from that place. What do you understand from this? Actually, Krishna is trying to convey the same message at here. In this material world also, we are searching for happiness. Everyone earning or doing whatever activities is doing, at the end of the day, he wants to become happy. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Yes. But for example, my age is, for example, 38. Some of your age might be 40, nearby 30, whatever your age it may be. Till now, we are trying very hard to become happy. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Are you successful?
No, Prabhuji.
Before coming into Krishna consciousness, at least. Before coming into Krishna consciousness also, we tried all our means. We are trying to be happy, but we failed in all circumstances. The reason is we are searching in wrong place. The same person who is trying to search for necklace, he searched at wrong place. Similarly, we are also searching happiness in wrong place. Krishna is saying, come back to me, then there is always peace over there. But we are searching at wrong place, we know that. But this attachment is binding us. First attachment in this material world is that opposite sex is really attached us into this material world. And because of our lusty desires, then we are getting attached. Sometimes if you take a thread and if you take a long thread and if you do it like this, especially the children who used to play kites, they might have experienced it. After some time, it's very difficult to remove that knots. If I keep so many knots, if I ask you to remove that knots, is it easy to remove those knots?
No, Prabhu.
No, bro.
It's difficult.
Okay. Similarly, in this material world, we are making so many knots with the help of attachments, attaching to many things. Then we cannot come out of this knots which we are making ourselves to stay in this material world. Then what we have to do? Krishna is giving answer also from Sloka 5. I'll share the screen and we'll discuss further. What happened? What's not working?
Those who are, you want us to read, Prabhu?
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Those who
Why?
are free from,
Okay. Read from text 5. Yes.
those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with the material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who unbewildered know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Actually, Krishna is giving answer here. The person who helped him when he is trying to find the necklace is none other than Sadhu. If you look at the Sadhu, he never attached to anything. In this look also, those who are freed from false prestige, illusion, false association, who understand the eternal. This body, material body is not eternal. The eternal body, who are done with the material lust. There is no lust for him, free from dualities like happiness, distress. Then the such a person will surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then there will not be any problem for him. Then he will go back home, back to Godhead. You may think that, Prabhu, I also know everything, but why I'm getting attached to this material world? What is the difference between we and Sadhu? Regarding this, there is a small story. I'll try to explain to you. Actually, once three thieves went to the city and they robbed. They could find some, they could get some jewelry, gold, and everything. They came into the forest. In the forest, they ran for a long distance. At that forest, they opened the treasury which they stolen from the city. When they opened it, the three persons are sitting over there. One sadhu who is watching from a distance, by looking at this gold, he said, Mrityu, Mrityu. Like that he said. What he called?
Mrityu.
Mrityu. Does the gold leads to death?
In Kali Yuga, yes.
Yes or no?
In Kali Yuga, yes, Prabhuji.
In Kali Yuga, yes.
Please can
But
for that.
everyone is searching, everyone is like showing interest to get that gold ornaments, diamond jewelries. Why Sadhu called it as Mrityu? By selling that, they can get some money, they can live happily. Why he called Mrityu? Yeah, regarding this, I'll go further so that we can understand things clearly. Then the three persons thought that, Arey, this sadhu looking like he is a mad person, fool. By looking at the gold, jewelry, and everything, he's calling it Mrityu. He's a fool number one. Like that, he thought. And later they thought to distribute themselves. Like they distributed it also, like equal share. For example, nine students are there. For example, three, like that. They distributed the gold equally. And they decided, Arey, we are feeling very hungry now. What to do? Then they said one of the persons will go to the city and they'll purchase some food items. Okay, after bringing that items, we'll eat together and we will go. Then one person said, okay, I'll go and bring some foodstuffs for us to eat. When he went, the other two persons who are sitting over there and they are thinking, Arey, why to give this almost 33% share to him? If we can kill him, then we can share this also, no? Like that they planned. Other person said, okay, when to bring foodstuffs? How can we kill him? How can we get this? Then he said, once he come with the foodstuff, one of us will catch hold of him. Okay, you take some stone and we will eat that. We will eat him with that stone and he will die. And we will share that also. Then as the plan, they decided like that only. They decided and they done the same thing. And after killing that person, they thought, ah, ha, 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 we got this 33% share also. Now, instead of 33%, we got 50% share. Let's enjoy and have this food stuff. Such a fool, he believed in us. Then he went to bring these foodstuffs for us. Let's have it and enjoy. When they eat that foodstuff, they also died. Can anyone guess the reason?
In both the one who bought the food, he also planned the same thing.
The person who brought the foodstuffs, he put poison in that. He thought, why to give that share to them? If I give poison to them, they will eat that poison, they will die. Like that, three persons died. Initially, the sadhu who looked at the gold, he said, Mrityu, Mrityu. It has happened or not?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, in this material world also, we are also doing the same thing. But once you surrender to the sadhu, then he will help us to come out of these things. Okay, can anyone, one more time, can anyone read the text fine?
Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, the person who is free from false prestige. As I told you, sadhu is not interested in material activities. Okay, it is not feel happy and distressed at any case. He will understand the ultimate truth and he will surrender to the Supreme Personality awarded. If you surrender to Supreme Personality awarded, what will happen to us? Okay, we will discuss from test 6. Can anyone read text 6?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, Padmavati Mataji.
The supreme abode of mind is not illuminated by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Okay, Krishna is giving elaborate explanation of spiritual world. You may think that what I will get if I go back home, back to Godhead, spiritual world you're talking. I'm enjoying in this material world also. That in this material world, to sustain, we need sun and moon. Can anyone say without sun and moon, I can sustain? Without fire, electricity, can I sustain in this material world?
No, Prabhu. No one.
No, we cannot sustain. Whereas in spiritual world, Krishna is saying, not required at all. Sun, moon, electricity, nothing is required in this, in my spiritual world. Then why we are coming to this material world? The main reason is we got conditioned. Like we want to enjoy separately from Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the reason we come. Once we go back again, we can enjoy. Then what are the steps to enjoy? Can anyone read text 7?
The living entities in the conditioned world are my eternal fragmental paths. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
Yeah. Krishna is saying we are conditioned. Because of this, we are suffering in this material world, working very hard. Okay. Can anyone read text 8?
The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus, he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another.
Yeah. Okay. Can anyone read text 9 also?
I will read, Prabhuji. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Can anyone read text 10?
The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of modes of material nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. If you look at from text 7, I will discuss furthermore about text 7 to text 10, up to text 10. The living entity, we are really part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are fragmental parts of Supreme Personality of Godhead. But due to condition, whatever condition, we, yeah, we in this material world thinking that I can enjoy. Then Krishna has given senses for us with which includes mind. With the help of this mind, with the help of six senses, we are trying to enjoy this material world. I'll give you a simple example so that we can understand it very easily. That is it the enjoyment which we are doing in our day-to-day life, is it real enjoyment or not? If I take you to one place, for example, like Sapan Prabhu, let's take Sapan Prabhu example. Prabhu, you're in foreign country, you have all the appliances at your doorstep. Even though once in a while, when you get a leave or when you get any vacation, where you want to go, Prabhu?
Prabhuji, first of all, I don't have any appearances, Prabhuji. I want to clarify. It looks like if you are in foreign, you live like royal. It's not true. But yeah, answering your question, what was your question, Prabhuji? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying you, for example, all the appliances are there at your doorstep. Okay, think that for time being, you are having some appliances, you are living a good life over there. Even though at some vacation, your company has given some leave or some bonus for you to enjoy for some time, where you want to go and enjoy?
Maybe somewhere close to nature, Prabhuji.
Close to nature.
Maybe
Okay, if you get
maybe
an
a
opportunity,
beach.
if you get an opportunity to come and meet your parents, especially in India, will you be happy, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, very happy.
Yeah. We'll ask Bharat Bhushan Prabhu also. Why I'm asking this question, she'll come to know. Bharat Bhushan Prabhu, uh, you went for some, for example, hostel, sometimes you go to college. Okay. Then when they give some vacation for you, where you want to go first?
Home.
Home. Everyone wants to go back home. I'll tell you my experience. Once with some my office work in my previous job, in with my office work, I went to Nagpur. They given all star accommodation, like 3-4 star hotel accommodation, food, everything. Just ring a bell or give a call to them. Whatever dish you want, it will come to my place. And once I went to foreign country also, there also same thing they are giving me, like star hotel, like 5-star hotel. They are given a accommodation, food, whatever I order, that will come to my plate. And after a couple of days, I'm not feeling that enjoyment. Once I went there, I like enjoying whatever I'm asking, it is coming to my plate, it is coming to my table. Like that I felt. Once when I'm coming back to India, okay, then my father called me and asked, what uh, menu you want today? After 15 days you're coming back or 20 days you're coming, what do you like to have? I said, prepare dal chawal. Dal chawal. Uh, why I shared this experience with you is wherever you go, any part of the world, you want to come back your home. Your student, for example, you are there in your hostel for some time. If they give vacation, immediately want to come back your home. The reason is you will see that love and affection from your parents. Whereas if you stay in hotel, they will see your pocket. Once if you order any item, they will give you artificial smile. Yes, sir. What can I serve you? If you had that, you don't enjoy. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay? The hotel person will see your pocket. Mother will see your stomach. And not only stomach, with love and affection, she serve and cook for you. That's the reason. Wherever you go, you want to come back home. Okay. The main theme of this chapter is go back home, back to Godhead. How we can go back home, back to Godhead? Our real home is Golaka Vrindavan. There it is a permanent residence, no suffering. In this material world, we get all desires. I want to become happy. I want to become happy. I want to become happy. I want permanent job. I want permanent home. I want permanent car. This type of desires are coming to you. Am I right?
Yes.
Is your life is permanent?
No.
Life is
Why?
temporary. Life
Your
itself is temporary.
temporary, you know, and why you're getting this permanent desires?
Soul
As
is
long as we,
permanent,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji.
as long as we are here in this material world, we want this day.
No,
Because we
soul
don't
is
know
permanent,
that
so soul quality we are saying.
Yeah, Padmavati Mata is very near to the answer. I'll give you an answer. Um, Generally, if wherever you go, we will expect a mother love from everyone. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
We always love our mother and we expect the same love from our wife, children's. Do you get that love?
No.
Do you wish for that love?
Yes.
Same case is happening to us. We are in spiritual world. We used to live happily, permanently with Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, always 24/7 happy. What do you have to do? Eat, chant, and dance and happy. We had that experience. Somehow we are coming to this material world. Somehow we are coming to this material world. In material world, how we are liking our mother love and we are expecting that mother love from everyone. Similarly, as soul is Sachidananda Swarupa. We are part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead. We had that experience, living permanently, everything permanent, not temporary things. We had that experience. With that experience, our soul always wants for the same thing in this material world. But problem is we are searching at wrong place. Krishna has given hint for us. We are searching at wrong place. When you started searching at real place by surrendering to Guru, then we can also go back home, back to Godhead. Only thing what we have to do is we have to surrender to Guru. Guru will rightly guide us. Then we'll go further. Up to this, is it clear? Up to 10th sloka? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. We'll go from 11th sloka. Yes. Can anyone read from 11th? Text 11?
The enduring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly, but those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. In this material world, especially if you look at the transcendentalist who are situated in self-realization, he knows everything, what is right and what is wrong. We also know that we are not going to live permanently in this material world with this material body. Even though we are getting desires for permanent home, permanent house, permanent car, permanent job, good figure salary, these desires we are getting. We are working hard for that also. We know that this land, after some days, it does not belong to me. If you look at the street dog, generally street dogs are called territorial animals. You might have noticed some other street dogs, if you enter into their own street dogs area, then they will fight. All the street dogs will go and attack other street dogs. Have you noticed that?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, that's the reason it will go near to the boundary and they will do toilet over there just to smell that, yes, this area belongs to me, this area belongs to me. Like that, it will create some boundary. These animals are called territorial animal. Does it looks funny for you or not? Does the area belongs to the dog?
No.
Human beings also do the same thing, Prabhu. I mean, in a different way. In a different way. They have the same concept, but differently.
Yeah. Yeah. First answer to my question. Does the land, that area belongs to the dog?
No, Prabhuji.
No.
That area does not belong to any dog, but it will fight for that territory. Is it foolish or not?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen any animals taking visa and coming to other countries?
No, Prabhuji.
No. Have you seen any other fish or any other living being in the water when it crossing the boundary, taking permission?
No.
No.
Have you seen any time any particular bird flying from one country to another country, taking some permission?
No.
No permission.
No. If we ask any birds, animals that you have to take permission and come, can it understand? Like, can the animals can understand that? Arey, I have to take permission. Will they understand?
No. No.
But we are also doing the same mistake as territorial animal. We are also keeping boundaries. This land belongs to India, that land belongs to Australia, this land belongs to USA. We keep boundary. And do you know, we kept boundary in the sea also. How many of you know this?
Yes, Prabhuji, there is.
We have sea boundary also. Can we claim that the sea which we have a boundary belongs to India? All the animal belongs to only India. It does not belong to any part of the world. Can we say?
No.
We cannot say. Why I'm taking time to explain about these things, we are also doing the same mistake. The transcendentalist was situated in self-realization, he sees the things clearly and he will focus on Krishna, not other things. We know everything. We are also not going to live permanently in this material world, but we are gaining, we are trying to earn more and trying to settle in this material world. Does it look funny or not?
Yes.
Yes. Even though you try, even though you realize, but you cannot stop. Once in my childhood, I was very inquisitive. When you used to play with marble stones, anyone remember with marble stones type we used to play in our childhood? Does anyone remember?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji. Balls,
Yeah.
marble balls. Yes.
When you used to play, I used to think myself, okay, I won hundreds of stones like that. I used to think Later, I used to think myself, what I will do with these 100 stones? I have 100, but does it give any satisfaction for me? I was very inquisitive. At that time, I don't know the answer, but I come to know the answer. Nowadays, we are searching for this type of things only, land, piece of land. We are getting attached to these things and we are binding ourselves into this material world. We are also doing the same mistakes as animals are doing it. As dog, territorial animal is doing it, we are also doing the same thing. Then what we have to do? If you surrender to the transcendentalist who has self-realization, then he see the things clearly and he will help us to see us also clearly. How it is possible for us? Krishna is giving answers in further slokas. Let's discuss that also. I'll share the screen. Yes, can you read text 12, sorry. Text
The
12, can
endeavoring
anyone read?
transcendentalist, Hare Krishna Prabhu. The endeavoring transcendentalist who was situated in self-realization. Okay, 12. Okay, 12, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
Okay. The splendor of sun which dissipates the darkness of this whole world comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of fire are also from me.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Why Krishna is saying this sloka? Because in this material world also, we are dependent on Krishna. Krishna is saying the splendor of the sun, moon, everything is coming from Krishna. Yes. Text 13.
I enter into each planet and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juices of life to all vegetables.
Yeah. We'll discuss for 2-3 minutes about this sloka. I like this sloka very much. I'll tell you the reason also. Krishna is saying, Krishna entered into each planet. Krishna is saying, I entered into each planet and my energy that stay in orbit. In childhood, I used to think, sun is there, why sun is not falling? Like that I used to think. Anytime you got this question in your childhood, it is
No,
there,
not that
why
intelligent.
Earth is staying in orbit? If you ask scientists also, they cannot say. They may give some logics, they may give some other reasons for you, but they don't know the exact reason why exactly it stays in orbit. Have you ever seen one planet colliding with another planets?
No.
No,
Any?
Prabhuji.
No. Krishna keeps it very perfectly. And Krishna is giving answer also. Because of me, they stay in orbit. And not only that, Krishna is giving one more information for us. I became the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all the vegetables. With the help of sun, we get energy. With the help of moon, because of moon only, the juices which enters into the vegetables will come. With the juices only we can enjoy. Many times when you purchase the fruits or vegetables, forcibly they do some process and without the help of moon, they grow the vegetables and fruits also. They'll bring and they keep in carbon or some material and they make it to grow very fast and makes a faster process to ripen it. Externally, it may looks yellow color, mango. Let's take example of mango. Externally, it looks yellow color. Once you taste it, you don't get any taste. Have you experienced this?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
yes.
Nowadays in Kali Yuga, many times we experience this. I fed up eating with mangoes. Generally, I like mango. The way the mangoes are available in the market, if you eat that mango, you don't get any desire to eat that mango also because forcibly they're making it. They're not allowing the juices of the moon coming into this mango. Means why I shared this is the taste which we are getting in this material world also. The reason for that is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah, we'll read text. Can anyone read text 14?
I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the 4 kinds of foodstuff. Hare Krishna.
We are thinking that the food we are eating it, whatever I'm doing it, it's only because of me. I'm earning a lot of money. It's my greatness, like that many times we'll feel. But if Krishna stops your digestion for 1 day or 2 days, we cannot sustain. We'll get stomach pain, body pains, that mm, output will not be good. We cannot enjoy for 1 day also. And because of Krishna fight digestion is supplying into the body, the foods are getting digested. Because of this airflow and in we are living in this material body. Whatever we eat, it is getting digested by Supreme Personality of Godhead. That many people think that I am doing it. For them, we have to show this sloka to them. And another important sloka is coming. And tomorrow assignment also is there on this sloka only. We'll discuss about this. Yes, can anyone read text 15?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
15th.
Mataji. Yes.
I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me some remembrance, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Krishna is saying, this is a famous sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Is one of my favorite sloka. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्ता स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृत् वेदवित् एव चाहम्. Krishna is saying, I am seated in everyone's heart. And because of Krishna only, we get some remembrance and forgetfulness also. Knowledge, forgetfulness, and everything comes from Krishna. And Krishna is giving a conclusion at here. By all the Vedas, by all the Vedas, what we have to know? We have to know that about Krishna. I am to be known. Krishna is saying, I am to be known. If you read any Veda, if you don't know about Krishna, then there is no use of reading the Vedas. If you want to the essence of Vedas, then just know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you know everything. And Krishna is saying, I am the compiler of the Vedanta. I am the knower of the Vedas. Many times we think that many philosophers, they may give some word jugglery for us. They don't give the essence of the Vedic literature. The essence of all the Vedas is to know about Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Krishna is saying, I am seated in everyone heart. Because of Krishna only, sometimes we get remembrance, forgetfulness, knowledge, everything we are getting is by Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Many times people get puffed up, or I am great, like that they may see. I'll give you a simple example. Once, one wrestler or boxing champion, his name I forgot, if I'm not wrong, Hussein or something, one boxer is there from Pakistan, if I'm not wrong. He used to always say, I'm the greatest, like that. He used to say. And in Olympics or he is very famous player, I think. And then after some days, he affected with some disease, and later he got paralyzed also. When Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali. Yes. Muhammad Ali. Once, generally in Olympics, the marshal used to roam from one country to another country. It's a symbol of like Olympic starting, like that. They used to send this marshal to every country. Once it has went to him, and he could not hold that marshal properly. At that time, the interviewer purposely asked him, always used to say, I am the greatest, I am the greatest. Then what do you say now? He said, yes, I am the greatest fool. I'm the greatest fool. Krishna gives that energy for some time for us. If you puffed up, then Krishna teaches you lesson. Many times we may go to exam and says that, yeah, I know everything. Today I will excel in exam. If Krishna does not give that intelligence, remembrance for you, you cannot write exam. Many times it happens with me. I go to exam, I'll forget the formula. I don't know anything. I used to pray to God. But just before coming to the examination, now I remember this formula. Now I forget. Have you experienced this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Many times.
Many times it will happen because Krishna has not given that intelligence. This intelligence, knowledge, forgetfulness, everything is coming from Krishna. And not only that, important part of this sloka is Krishna is saying, I am the knower of the Veda. If you want to read the Vedas, then we should know about Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah. Can anyone read text 6?
There are two classes of being, the fallible and the
Valuable.
infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible.
Valuable.
And in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible.
Yeah. In this material world, we see everyone is valuable. But whereas in spiritual world, Krishna is saying every living entity is infallible. And not only that, can anyone read text 17?
Besides these two, there is a greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them.
Yeah, we have like three worlds: upper planetary system, middle planetary system, lower planetary system, and everything is maintained by Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yeah, can anyone read text 18?
Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that supreme person. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, actually, Krishna can tell directly that I am great. Krishna never says like that. Krishna, like with philosophy, he will tell, like from the all the Vedas. And I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as the supreme person. I am the greatest. Krishna is indirectly giving this knowledge for us. Yes, can I not read text 19?
Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in a full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata.
Yeah. Many times we may puffed up with whatever knowledge that we are having it. With the help of knowledge, we many times doubt Supreme Personality of. We may know many things, but if you don't know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then what is the use? What is the use of knowing all the things? Uh, one example I can give you. A story only. You might have already heard about this story. One Brahmana is there. He is the knower of all the Vedas. He knows everything. You ask any sloka from any like Upanishad, any Vedas, he will tell you the answer. And another person is a cobbler. You know the cobbler. He stitches some shoes and other things. This cobbler. Once Narada Muni went to them, and when both saw the Narada Muni, they got up and they welcomed him. Oh, Narada Muni, we are fortunate you came today. Yeah. After talking for some time, then this Brahman asked, "You travel all the worlds. Then can you do me a favor?" He said, "What favor you want?" You go to Vaikuntha, no? You please ask Vishnumurti how many lifetimes I have to take to come back to Vaikuntha. He said, okay, I will ask. Then cobbler also, when he was going, cobbler also asked, can you please ask me a favor? Yes, what favor you want? Please ask Vishnumurti that how many lifetimes it takes for me to go back home, back to God, it means to Vaikuntha. He said, okay, definitely I'll ask. We went to Vaikuntha planet. Then when he saw Lord Vishnumurti, then he offered his obeisances. And after completing his work, he remembered and he asked, like, I went to Bhuloka, there Brahmana, who is an knower of all the Vedas, he asked me how many lifetimes takes for him to go back home, back to God. It means come back to Vaikuntha. And then Krishna says, It takes 1,000 lives for him, thousands and thousands lives for him to come back. And he was surprised. He is the knower of all the Vedas. He knows everything, each and corner of the Veda. Then why Vishnumurti is saying like this? Okay. And then he asked, okay, one cobbler also asked me how many lifetimes it takes for him to come back. Then Vishnumurti said, like, this life. Vishnu said, this life he will come back. Narada Muni got confused. It takes 1,000 lives for Brahmana who knows everything of the Veda, whereas cobbler does not know anything. Within this life he will come back. Then, Lord Vishnu knows everything. He knows the heart of Narada Muni. And he conveyed one message. When you go and meet Brahmana, he will ask you, when you ask this question, what Lord Vishnu is doing, you tell them that from my eye of a needle, I am passing an elephant. What he has to tell? Can anyone tell? Ramadevi Mataji?
From eye of a needle, I'm passing an elephant.
From eye of a needle, I am passing an elephant. He came back to Loka and he talked to Brahmana. Brahmana was very eager. Yeah, please come, Narada Muni, please come. I hope you asked my question to Lord Vishnu. He said, yes, I asked. He, in a puffed up mode, he's thinking, how many life it takes for me to come back to Vaikuntha? He's thinking that this life immediately will come. He's expecting this answer. And Narada Muni is scratching his head and told, it takes thousands of lives for you to go back to Vaikuntha. What are you talking? I daily pray, I know everything. I teach and preach. What are you talking? It takes 1,000 lives for me to come back to Vaikuntha. Really, you're Narada Muni? If you're Narada Muni, what Vishnumurti is doing in Vaikuntha, can you tell? Said, Vishnumurti means Lord Vishnu is passing an elephant from an eye of a needle. He started laughing. How it is possible to pass an elephant from an eye of a needle? I think you're not Narada Muni, you're not went to Vaikuntha itself. Like that. He insulted him. And when he's going out, cobbler asked the same question. How many lifetimes for me it takes for me to go back to Vaikuntha? Said, Vishnumurti said, this life. Very happy. Oh my God, I thought it takes lot many years for me to go back to Vaikuntha. This life, like Krishna means Lord Vishnu blessed me, I think. That's the reason I'm getting this opportunity. He said, do you believe? Yes, I believe. Then what Lord Vishnu is doing in Vaikuntha? He said, from an eye of a needle, Vishnu is passing, Lord Vishnu is passing elephant. He said, what is not possible for Lord Vishnu? Then, do you believe? He said, yes. Why I cannot believe? How you are believing? The cobbler answered, from a small seed, the gigantic tree will come out. The software it can keep in a small seed, which we cannot see with our naked eye properly also. The technology software as kept by Krishna, Lord Vishnu, in a small seed. From small seed, a gigantic tree can come out. Why Lord Vishnu cannot pass an elephant from eye of a needle? The elephant might be very small. You can make elephant very small and you can pass it now. What's great in deal in that like that? Then Narada Muni could understand. Even though he read all the Vedas, but he is not having complete faith that like Lord Vishnu or Krishna can do anything. He's not having that faith. With the help of that faith only, many people can go back home, back to Godhead. But if you don't have faith, we cannot go back. And coming to the concluding verse of this chapter, can anyone please read? Text 20.
This is the
Yes,
most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfection.
Yeah. And this is the most confidential knowledge now given by Vedic scriptures through Krishna to Arjuna, not only to Arjuna, to everyone. who understand this, that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, they will become wise, and his endeavor is to go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. This is a summary of this 15th chapter. If you have any questions, you can please ask me. Before I take up any questions, I'll give you simple assignment for you for tomorrow class. For tomorrow class assignment is everyone has to prepare for one sloka. The sloka number is text 15, means 15 sloka you have to prepare and come to the class. Is it clear? Everyone has to speak for 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Prabhuji.
Last class, a few of the devotees, they shared wonderful relation from the sloka. At 10, you prepare for 10-15 minutes, you can share your realization from this chapter, or you talk about this 15th sloka. This is one of the important slokas in Bhagavad Gita. If we can understand this sloka, then our life, we know the purpose of life, we can go in a right direction. Yes, this is about 15th chapter. Thank you so much for joining today's session. If you have any questions, you can please ask me now. Krishna Ra Prabhu, any question?
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, can I ask the question?
Yes,
Prabhuji, no, you are telling about conditioned soul. Means how the soul is conditioned, Prabhuji?
Prabhu. Very good question, Prabhu. The rainwater is pure, Prabhu. When it touches to the ground, it will become muddy. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Similarly, when we got a desire to lord it over, why Krishna has to enjoy alone? I will also enjoy. If we get this desire, then we get condition.
So when you are in the spiritual world, got the desire, then we got this condition.
Yes. Yeah, we got
So we
condition
came back
and we
to
send back to this
material
material
world.
world. You can try. Okay, Prabhu?
But now going so difficult to go to the spiritual world.
This rainwater, when it touches to the ground, it becomes muddy. It needs purification process. Then it will become pure again. We also do the same. We have to do that purification process. Dhruva Maharaj could do it in 6 months. Parishit Maharaj can achieve it in 7 days. If you dedicated, decided, then we can achieve. Not difficult, but only thing, difficult to take the decision. Once you take the decision, then it's possible. Yes, Ramadevi Mataji, you're saying something? Okay, Krishna Prabhu, hope I answered your question.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Hare. Thank you.
Yes, Pooja Katari Mataji, Krishna, Sapan Prabhu, if you have any question, you
Prabhuji.
can ask. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. Last week I gave one assignment, Prabhuji. Today I have one more assignment for you. So you did not submit last week assignment, but I'll give you one more assignment. I want to know what are the qualities of Sadhu Prabhu as per scriptures.
Array, sorry, Prabhu. I got the answer, Prabhu. I'll share with you. The sloka, in the sloka purport, Srila Prabhupada said about that, and Lakshmi Mataji shared it, Prabhu. I forgot to share with you. Now itself I'll share. Yeah, next, Prabhu, you're saying?
So my question was, what are the qualities of sadhu as per scriptures, Prabhuji? Like tolerance and I think there are some qualities. So can you
Yeah, 1 minute.
share what?
First, let me share. Otherwise, I may forget.
If possible, you can share on screen, Prabhu. Everyone will
Yeah,
also
Prabhu,
learn.
let me search. Actually, there are so many Lakshmi Mataji within. I'll share. What is the last week date, Prabhu? Saturday, Friday. Date? Can anyone remember date?
29, 28.
Yeah, Lakshmi.
Last
30,
Saturday is 27, bro.
Yeah, got it. Prabhu. Yeah, right. One minute, Prabhu. It is. It is there in Varaha Purana, Prabhu. Actually, I'm finding it difficult to open it in laptop. I'll do one thing. We'll keep in chat box, Prabhu. Please read. Can you read, Prabhu?
If my devotee is unable to remember me at the time of
With the
death
sloka.
because
Stapan,
of
Prabhu, can you please read the sloka?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Yadibhatadi doshena madbhakto mam nacha smaret aham smarani madbhakta nayami paramagatim. If my devotee is unable to remember me at the time of death because of disturbances felt within the body, then I shall remember my devotee and take him back to my supreme abode. Hare Krishna. I finally found it, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Sorry,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu. Actually, Mataji shared me. I forgot to share with you. Problem with me is many times it happens. Actually, in my office, smartphones are not allowed. I know that I have to send, but because lot of messages, I'll miss it, Prabhu. Sorry for that.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
coming back to in Bhagavad Gita, purport also it is there, Prabhu. I have to search that also. I could find, but I'm not. Today, remind me, Prabhu. I'll send that sloka number where Srila Prabhupada given that explanation in purport.
Okay.
It is in 7th or 8th chapter. I don't remember it exactly. I got it, Prabhu. I'll share that. And coming back to your today's question is, what are the qualities of sadhu? Am I right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. In this chapter also, some of the qualities are mentioned, Prabhu. That is samadukka, means happiness and distress, it will be same.
Prabhuji, equality towards all living beings.
Yeah.
Equality
In this,
towards all living beings.
yeah, Prabhu. In this 15th chapter also, I'll tell you the sloka number. Okay, no, I'm not getting it. Prabhu. I'll directly share with you. One of the main qualities of sadhu is Prabhu is very compassionate to all the living beings. All the living beings is compassionate, and you will not find any differences between jivas. Like he is a very good jiva. Like in Bhagavad Gita, sloka number 5.18, I think. 5.18. The sloka.
It's like seeing super soul in every living entity.
Yeah.
There is Gau, Gabi, Hastini.
Yeah, Brahmini
Like
Gavi
three.
Suni Chaiva Sopakecha Pandita Samadarshina. Like that, with the equal vision, you will see everyone. These are the qualities of sadhu. Is tolerant, is very compassionate. One of the main qualities is very compassionate to all the living beings. I'll tell you one sloka number, Prabhu. There you'll get all the details. Let me search that. 12th chapter, I think, devotion songs. Yeah, chapter number 13, Prabhu. Text 18 to 12, Prabhu. these are the qualities which we can say: humility, pridelessness, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, approaching a bona fide spiritual master, cleanliness, steadiness, self-control, renunciation of the objects of sense gratifications, absence of false ego. I'll share it. I'll share this one so that
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 88 to 12.
yeah. You will get answer here. It will show all these qualities, Prabhu.
Mm.
Okay, Prabhu?
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Any other questions?
No, Prabhuji.
Thank
What
you,
are the
Mataji.
qualities of
One more
devotee?
thing is there, Prabhu. Actually, Mataji is very busy. I have to come back about that also. I'll talk to Mataji. Actually, when I'm calling, Mataji is busy. Directly, I'll talk to Varakrishna Prabhu because Prabhu is in Mayapur. Mostly tomorrow, I'll talk Prabhu so that I can talk to Mataji. I'll come back to you
Okay,
about that all. It is there in my mind,
yes.
Prabhu. Sure, I'll come.
Okay.
Yes,
Prabhuji,
Pooja Mataji, you were saying?
what are the qualities of devotee?
What are the
Qualities of devotee, Prabhuji.
same qualities, Mataji? Like devotees also three categories are there, Mataji. Like Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Uttama Adhikari. These are majority of the qualities which we can see in Uttama Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari, in English it's called neophyte. Everyone is a devotee. In Bhakti, when he comes new to the Bhakti, new fights will be there. That's the reason it's called neophyte. It's Kanishta Adhikari. Everyone like based on the standards, that qualities he will develop, Mataji. We cannot say, for example, at one point, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that whoever chants one time Hare Krishna mantra, you consider him as a Vaishnava. In some cases, he said, if he does not develop this quality, he is not a Vaishnava. At one point, one chanting of Hare Krishna mantra also Vaishnava. Means based on place and circumstances, that category differs much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yes.
Any other questions? Sapan Prabhu, tomorrow you have to lead the session, Prabhu. Last week I asked Hima Mata to lead the session. Okay, you talk for some time and you ask other devotees also to talk for some time. I'll also be there in the class. I asked Gangadhar Prabhu also to come to the class so that we can discuss.
Prabhuji, I have a conflict tomorrow. I'll message you privately. What is the reason?
Okay. Okay, no issue. Or else someone can take lead. Padmavati Mataji, Mataji, anyone can take the lead and run the session. Bharat Bhushan Prabhu, Pooja Mataji, anyone. Okay. Yes, if no questions are there, we'll end the session here. Thank you so much once again for joining today's session. We'll end the session here. Vanchakalpatarabhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha.